Hi guys, this is Ferd and I'm making a little video for the blade dump challenge. So I'm going to be showing off some of the knives that I have in my collection. Um, some of which I've EDC'd or still EDC. Um, yeah, let's get this show rolling. So I'll start with I'll start with ring knives, then go to folders, karambits, and then finally the fixed blades that I have. Okay, so for ring knives, I have here a Scallywag Tactical D2 dagger. Right. Um, it didn't come paracord wrapped. I did this myself to kind of minimize corroding the steel, because it came with, didn't come with scales or anything, so I wanted to cover it up and you know protect it, at least, from constant handling. um, it's a nice knife. It's very it's very direct. It's got some weight to it. You can do karambit like flips. I don't recommend it though, because you're likely to slash your own face with this thing. This is very, very sharp. So um, but yeah, its design offers it a variety of ways to grip. You can grip it, your normal forehand grip. You can do reverse grip. You can even have your finger inside the retention, the hole for retention, and obviously, as I showed you, you can do your, if you're so inclined, you can do karambit like movements. Um, some people label this as a boot knife, so I guess you put in your boot. I generally wear this on my belt when I'm sporting my kilt. So this is worn, you know, worn horizontally on my belt. Let's see. Now I have here this is a Biegler Blade Works. I guess I don't really know how to describe this, but it's not exactly a karambit. It's one of his offshoot designs. Um, I think he was like experimenting with different styles of blades that he would make. So he made this one. Um, yeah, you know, same thing. It's a little too straight and too long for flipping, without risking slashing your own face. But if you're able to pull off an extended strike like that for safely away from you, this can smash somebody's face really, really good. Yeah, it's a nice little collectible. Um, it comes with a inside the waistband kydex sheath. So I've only carried this a couple of times, and when I'm in a what do you call it, a concealed carry legal state. Not here in California. It's illegal to conceal carry fixed blade knives. So it's generally in storage. Okay. Now I got folders. This one is a Kershaw Knives Skylark Flipper. I carried this a couple of times, but this was a gift from a student, so kind of has a sentimental value for me. So I don't carry it a whole lot because I don't want it to get ruined. So after this, I'm gonna clean it up and put it back away. Put it away. Next, this is a Spyderco Endura. This is what I carry all the time, either by itself or with, along with my fixed blade. Even if I'm wearing a fixed blade knife openly on my belt, I would have a pair. So I have two of these. So yeah, I would have a pair of these in my pocket. Um, you know, I bought these because they, you know, they look like they fit well in the hand, and sure enough, they handle really well. Um, you know, it's got enough length where, you know, if I did need to, you know, if I needed to use this for an emergency, uh, you know, they'll work well, right? Yeah, sometimes, you know, I mean, people like to argue about, you know, it's better if you carry a fixed blade knife. You know, sometimes you can't. You know, it's just what it is. It is what it is. You know, so you gotta, you know, look at alternatives, and you know, these were good. These were good for, you know, if I can't carry anything else, but I can still carry folders, then I would have these guys. You know, so yeah, they're, you know, I mean, they're right. I mean, they're light, very light. Um, Excellent. Feels great. Both in the forehand grip. You know, see, reverse grip, edge in and edge out. Yeah, it came razor sharp out of the box. I've used these knives quite a bit, you know, just cutting paracord and boxes and things like that, and I still haven't had to sharpen these, so they're still sharp. So they hold their edges really well. Oh, and you'll notice it's got the zip tie on there so that I can use my, you know, use it to as a kind of like the wave feature and pull it open when I pull it out of the pocket. Folders, and here I got another folder, but this one's a karambit. This is a, yeah, this is a Mantis Knives Encore karambit. It's one of the, actually this is the first real karambit that I bought at the time. It's like 60 bucks or something. I don't know how much it is now, but yeah, this was the first edged karambit I bought. Until then, I just had trainers, and this also has zip ties on there for the same reason for the Spyderco. Although I have to admit it doesn't work quite as well with this. It's just it's very tight, and yeah, it's just, it doesn't, you know, it catches but not as well. And this one, you guys have seen me shoot numerous videos flipping this thing. This is the Fox Knives Chiroptera karambit. Right, there you go. Fox Knives. This is currently my favorite folding karambit. If I don't carry either of the Enduras, and I have no fixed blade knife with me, I would have this guy. I would carry this guy, and I do carry it from time to time, just for, yeah, for shits and giggles. You know, I like it. On to non-folders. This one is a fixed blade karambit. This one's made by Karambit Maker Studio. There's no name for it because he just makes different styles, and you know, yeah, it doesn't really have a name unless I don't know if I'm, yeah, I don't know if he did make a name for it, but he didn't call it anything other than just a karambit when I bought it. So it's pretty small. Yeah, it feels great in the hand. It's light. Flips. I mean, it flips wicked fast. It's got an aggressive curve, so you know, if I hold my, you know, my fist, it's pointing at direction my knuckles are pointing. It also came with the sheath, so I have worn this openly on my belt. And the maker was also gracious enough to include a trainer. Um, with my purchase, he just added one, so it was really really cool. Um, it didn't have a paracord wrap. I added this myself. Um, yeah, it's a very light. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is aluminum or polymer. It's got a weird, like the texture feels like feels like ceramic. Um, and yeah, I can't tell. I don't know if this is aluminum or some kind of plastic, but yeah, it's a good trainer. You know, it's the same dimensions and ergonomics as the real. That's the real thing. It's just the real thing is heavier and obviously sharper. This will bite you if screw around with it. And let's see. This one is a Spartan Blades Enyo. It's a small knife. I When I started openly carrying a fixed blade, this is the first fixed blade I actually started to wear. Not the karambit. I got the karambit way later. I started wearing fixed blades on my belt when I was regularly sporting my kilt. It looked good, with the kilt. Everybody that I run into all say, how much they like it, and I get a lot of compliments. Nobody was intimidated by the fact that I had a knife on my belt. Maybe because it's small, I don't know. But yeah, they just accepted it that it was part of the outfit. So no worries. Spartan Blades Inyo. This one. This is the Tim Wade Covert knife by Biegler Blade Works. It's like a modified spear / drop point style knife. It's got the Biegler Blade Works logo on one side, if you can see it. And then on the other side of the blade, you have the PTK SMF skull and triangle logo. So yeah, if you didn't know already, this is the signature knife of PTK SMF. Um, it's a really out of my collection. This is the most balanced and has the best ergonomics out of my knife collection. As you can see, it's well suited for reverse grip, edge in, but works just as well edge out, and for the forehand dueling grip. See, same thing. So it's a very fast knife. Yeah, but it's not so light that it feels flimsy, so yeah, this is also one of the earlier generations Wade Covert that Brian Biegler created. So he had production versions later on. He doesn't make this particular one anymore. This is what do you call hand polished satin blade with micarta handles. His production versions, you can still ask for micarta handles, but yeah, they're not. It's not this kind anymore. I don't think he's currently making them because he's busy. Brian's busy making some really killer balisongs right now. So it might be a while before he starts producing Wade Coverts again. So when he does, I recommend you grab one. They sell out really really fast. And the last one in the lineup, this here is the This is the Sin Eater Pikal style knife. It's a custom knife from Ironside Edgeworks. It's from South Africa. Um, yeah, it's a 4-inch recurve blade with silk cord and rayskin underneath, and then it's covered by clear epoxy, so it's hard. You can't damage and unravel the you know, the wrapping underneath. Um, this is he has several styles of Pikal knives on the website. In my opinion, this is the most intimidating one. So plus the name Sin Eater, can't beat that. So you know, I had to get it. But yeah, this is my first real custom knife. I mean, it's you know, I wear this. This is what I generally wear when I'm sporting my kilt now. You know, I wear it on my right hip like this, horizontal. You know, it's very easy to draw and be in position for that fast jab. You know, right between the eyes. It also puts me in a good position to protect my face and then deliver a devastating angle 2 thrust. You know, I can even come down with an angle 3, right? If he thinks he's gonna, if he thinks he's a smart ass and he thinks he can stop my, stop my downward thrust with this thing, you know, I'll crank that sucker and have that blade bite right into his hand as I rake it across. You know, same thing I want, like easy for me to hook that and capture and then, just pepper him full of holes. Okay. So yeah, this is the Sin Eater. This and the Wade Covert are my favorite fixed blades. I don't carry the Wade Covert as much because it's the Wade Covert comes with an inside the waistband sheath, and as I said, it's illegal to carry this concealed here in California. So I will have to get a different sheath that I can wear over the waistband. So, but it's also, again, it's just kind of, he doesn't make this anymore, so I don't want some, some schmuck to, police officer who doesn't understand knife laws to confiscate my my knife. So probably not gonna carry it around here. People's Republic of California. So yeah, this one, yeah, I don't know, for some reason I'm not as I'm not as concerned of losing this. Although, again, I haven't run into problems yet. Cops have seen me wear this in public, and and other people, nobody's freaked out. Maybe they're too busy admiring my kilt or something. I don't know, right? Yeah, I have no worries about if this happens to get confiscated, and I can't get it back, I can just buy another one from the maker. Yeah, this is the Sin Eater, and that's it right now for this lineup. Thanks for watching.